earlier in the past few months, and it actually helped out with our, solidifying our fan base in those areas. So it's always a good time when we come out there.
But we've been talking about it. We're totally down. We've got our passports, and we're completely down with going. AD and Bison BC, and there's 3 locals also. I didn't see their names yet. Usually don't.
Dang, I have to think.
And North Carolina is always good, like Raleigh.
Yeah, North Carolina. We played a few cities down the East Coast, like Virginia also.
Virginia's always good.
Richmond and Fredericksburg, Virginia. We played there quite a few times earlier in the past few months, and it actually helped out with our, solidifying our fan base in those areas. So it's always a good time when we come out there.
But we've been talking about it. We're totally down. We've got our passports, and we're completely down with going wherever wherever this music takes us. We've been talking with a friend band of ours, Destroy, about possibly doing something this winter. Nothing's been confirmed yet, so I can't go too far into that.
We've had quite a few riff ideas.
Building the riff pool, right?
Yeah, we're pretty much building an idea of riffs. We got a bunch of ideas yet, but they're real early because we've been out on the road most of the time. So right when we get back off this tour with Bison and Lazarus, we're going to probably really sit down and try to put some of the riffs together. Maybe get a song or two.
Also just being in the van all the time, always having something going on, some distractions. It's kind of hard to focus on the writing process on the road for us at least. Wait, Kingdom of Might? Colin Marks did our artwork. As far as Jerusalem goes, it's not necessarily supposed to be Jerusalem. It's just that was, at least we didn't tell the artist that. He kind of captured that idea because there are a lot of references to the New Jerusalem on the album. Maybe that wasn't mentioned to him in the artwork. We just kind of told him we wanted the castle setting, something that looked cool too. It is still a marketing thing. You got to have an album cover that looks cool, but just trying to encompass that general idea of the kingdom. Sorry, I'm getting mooned over here. It's a real stuff.
Good luck with that one, buddy.
Well, the reason we don't label ourselves a Christian band is because not everyone in our band necessarily believes that. Now, I think that even if you don't necessarily believe in Jesus or you believe in God, you've got to at least hope for peace for anybody. I mean, I don't know that many people that wish hostility amongst an entire country. You know what I mean? So I don't think that it's illogical at all for any person, whatever you believe in, to still hope and pray to whatever you do in fact believe in, just for peace in the area. I don't think that necessarily has to be a Christian thing or a biblical thing, just that it just is being a humane person, caring about your fellow person.
As far as tuning goes, we play in
drop D and a half step down. So
that would be drop C sharp.
Yes.
Why would you say drop D?
It's okay.
It is drop D and then a half step down. You drummer.
Anyway,
you drummer.
You could have just originally said drop.
Anyway,
C sharp.
here, listen to the rest of the question.
But how do you maintain fast action?
Fast action.
Just get it set up regularly,
Yeah.
That's it. Play 1052 strings, heavy bottoms. Ain't too much more than that.
Yeah, I normally do. I just do tune-ups. Normally having them in the trailers and stuff on the way to shows. They'll get the heat or cold where we're touring. Expands or contracts the drums and the heads themselves, and a lot of times I'll pull up to a show and just everything will be completely out of tune. So I actually got a brand new kit on this recent run from Warlock Drums, and I got a new endorsement from them. So I have this new kit, and I haven't really had many problems with tuning so far, but I'm sure it'll come sooner or later. But yeah, I normally have to do regular maintenance on tuning. Okay. Yeah, at least for recording a Kingdom of Might, I know from experience on guitar, it was actually the original guitar player that wrote and recorded the bass tracks for the album. And basically, he was not as much going with the drums as much as the guitars, the melodic quality of the guitars. He's just laying maybe a simple rhythm track. It was all like simple pedaling, just to thicken certain riffs on the album. So he didn't put too much effort into it as far as trying to do or follow accents on drums or anything like that. It was always just pretty basic with the rhythm tracks. That's all you.
Well, we don't really apply necessarily those types of things into our music. A lot of our Winter Sun influence comes more from their structuring of songs, and also just in the matching of guitar to just steady double bass. They just do it really well with the tremolo picking and everything. So I mean, I play piano on the side, and that helped to create our intro track to the album, which is mostly instrumental. But I'm not against doing it in the future. It just hasn't popped up yet in our band. We did both of our videos. We've done two. The first of which was called "Break the Fangs of the Wicked" as the third track on our album. We did both videos with Jake Beamer, who works with Siege Media. It's SIEG. They do a really good job. And then we did a second video soon after, just for extra promotion on the album, for a song called Golgotha, which that was fun to shoot too. We did two completely different concepts for both of them. So, yeah, it turned out really well, and we're really happy with it. We have gotten along with everybody. I don't know if there's some bands out there have had bad experiences, but every band that we've ever toured with, we've gotten along with really well. Whether they're a straight edge band, or whether they party constantly, or whether they, pretty much any type of group you could imagine. But over touring with someone for a month or 2 months, you just kind of start to get them, and you just move past that. It's not a big deal at all. So really, I haven't felt any hostility from anyone about our songs or about anything that we sing about or the way we are as people. Johnny's turn.
I don't know what to say right now. No, seriously,
That's a tough question.
Yeah, it's real tough. I don't know, man. That's too hard. Hey, Sean, you want to answer
I wouldn't
this?
say too much really weighs you down. I think when you do have a passion to do this, that it really frees you. If you enjoy it, you continue to enjoy it. All these guys are obviously willing to make the sacrifices necessary. So aside from the normal homesickness that sets in every once in a while, I think all of us are really happy to be out here. I, for one, am super excited. This is my first tour, but I think everyone's here because they want to be, and I think if anything would weigh us down, and we'd be stopped and we're not. I think we're just going to keep going.
This guy. If somebody let us go to their house and take a shower, that is the thing that I take for granted the most, I think, when I'm at home. More than my bed, more than anything, the shower. If you have a shower that we could use at any time, we would appreciate that. It's so great. That's all. That's the only thing we need. I'm just going to take this time to thank you, Edward, help along the way, for supporting us, man. This is the second interview you've done with us, so we appreciate it.
Thank you for these.
Thanks for the gifts, man.
Yeah, dude.
Appreciate that greatly, so thank you, man.